Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello again, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario, the Origami King. We're here in Sniffit City, or Shroom City. There's a bit of debate about what this place is called, but at any rate, we're definitely in the luxury hotel. We've heard a lot about this Professor Toad fellow, who might be able to read that weird writing we've been seeing on all the walls around here. So our next task is to go find him. Okay, look at that. Can I do that to this guy over here? Nope. He's putting too much weight against it. I can't snap him shut. Probably for the best. Alright, so I have to go find this Professor Toad character, who apparently has gone out into the desert. Now there's a fair amount of exploration I can do before I go out to find him. But honestly, not really worth it, in my opinion. Better just to get on out there and find the guy. The Royal Hotel's reverse valet. Do a good job parking that thing and I'll pay you. So we could actually go into those doorways now. Those lead to sub-areas of the desert. And now that I have a hotel key, they'll open it up for me. But finding Professor Toad is more important right now, so let's just take care of that. I hit the wall. There's a question mark box open. Oh, there's a scarab beetle on top of that cactus. Okay. Let's see if I can run it over. Okay, I can knock him out at least. Oh, thank you! My life's dream was to live as a beetle on a cactus, but it turned out not to be that great. Haha. Got all the toads in this little area. Got all of the question mark blocks in this area. That just means this little region of the desert, not the entire desert. You know, we got flashy iron boots. And you can see one of the toad-shaped towers off in the distance there, on the left. Semi-hidden behind my HP score. Now we could go this way also, but we actually want to go back to the main area, I think. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's a few holes here I haven't been able to fill yet, aren't there? Oh, come on. That looks full to me. That other hole I was trying to fill. Oh, okay, it's still mostly full. So finally I have the paper to actually do it. There we go. wonder if I have enough confetti to get this largish hole right here. I might not. Let's get as close as possible. There we go. I can run over booze. Only he's too high up. This one's too high up, so I can't... Gotcha! Got you too! Ha ha ha! There's a toad jammed in this cactus. Okay, I could have run it over with my car, but... Oversized thumbs again, come on. There we go. Thank you, I was starting to think I'd rather have just been folded up. Thank you, I was starting to think... Okay, it doesn't say anything new. Alright, we have another mushroom-shaped door here. Hey, it's a coffee shop. Oh, we have a different barista this time. What you want? Mega tasty coffee, sure. Hey, barista, hit me with another. Is this going to be enough? Hey, don't hog it all, you teeny weenies. Leave some for me. Hey, barista, got any bigger cups back there? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word correct, barista. Is it barista? Barista or barista? I've just never been sure. Well, no matter right now. Almost forgot about this. Another ice flower, okay. That's going to come in handy pretty soon, in fact. Keep on hitting the walls there. Alright, so where is Professor Toad? Have you seen him? Well, he doesn't say he's seen Professor Toad, but he's pointing me to this altar. That could be significant. Whoa, this is the biggest bowl of oatmeal I've ever seen. Somebody out here sure loves their breakfast. Oh wait, this is sand. So what's this thing for anyway? Should we try putting something here? I'm pretty sure none of this will actually do anything. I'm not sure that will do anything. Any other ideas? No. As long as I got that save block there, let's use it. Let's see. Where is he? Is this important somehow? I mean, obviously it's important somehow. Whoa. Huh, okay. I remember there was a picture, a mural in the hotel that had 6 bird-shaped things all facing inward. Let's turn them around like so and see if that accomplishes anything. Oh, and depending on which wing I hit, they go either clockwise or counterclockwise. Alright. Does that accomplish something? Huh. That was interesting. Is that a stand? It's calling to me. Just looking at this thing. No, I couldn't. Could I? Oh, I don't think I can help myself. It's like the passion is welling up inside my body. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. 11 benevolent elephants. Lesser leather never weathered. Wetter, better. Alright, I'm warmed up. Any requests? Go with the flow? Oh, day by day, oh, row by row. One thing this old scholar knows. I'm going too fast. Life is good if you go with the flow. Alright, I'm warmed up. Any requests? Happy and sappy, I guess. Feeling kinda sappy now. It's like I'm super happy now. I'm feeling big and burly, and it must have surely been you. This is what the tree fellow sang. Okay, that didn't seem to have done anything. Huh. So I can at least hear the lyrics of that song again if I feel like it. Alright, that's all fine and well, but that hasn't gotten me any closer to finding Professor Toad as far as I know. I do remember something important that precedes finding him, but I don't remember how to get to that point. Maybe I should just explore a few more areas. There are a couple sub-areas of the desert that I haven't gone into yet. Scorching Sandpaper West, okay. Oh, ran right over the cactus there. How could you tell that was me? Ugh, I've got to work on my cactus impression. Run him over. Yeah, got him. Boy, a clump of grass is enough to stop me. You'd think a clump of grass wouldn't be enough to stop a charging car like this. Did you know that we all have skeletons inside our bodies? Well, yes, I did know that. Didn't you? Okay, let's see about these guys. I need closure. Morbid stuff, huh? free at last. Dry bones, okay. And a hole in the wall. And another scarab beetle. Ah, thanks for that. This is Scorching Sandpaper West, by the way. Proud home of one of the region's 4 mysterious towers. I got all the toads around here. Alright, there's another hole in the wall back there, and then this one in the floor right here. Ran him over, ran him over, okay. Oh! Got a bit too close. And I'll fix this hole. Are there any more holes around here? I don't see any offhand. Oh, another one of those lanky guys. I did not know that was there, but hey, it was convenient to refill my confetti. Okay, so there is another hole in here and a magic circle. Oh, is that a new type of magic circle? I don't think I've seen one like this before. What could it be used for? I can't do anything with this yet, Mario. I vaguely remember that the last place had a raging fire here. This place has some dark liquid and no fire. Something I could burn, perhaps. Alright, that gets all the holes in this part of the desert. So I found 2 of the statues, and there's 4 according to that toad we spoke to. I'll bet I know where the other 2 are. I mean, there's one right there. But I can't get to it directly from here. I have to go over this way. So, hi. Good day, keyholder. As a guest of the hotel, you're welcome to use this exclusive door to Scorching Sandpaper Far West. There we go. Because the hotel was, shall we say, incompetent enough to give me someone else's key, I'm allowed in here. Holes to watch out for. There's a boo. Got rid of him. The bell keeps ringing in this general area. Aha! Whew, thanks for that. Am I still in Scorching Sandpaper Far West? I am, right? I heard there were some neat ruins to check out here, too. It's just that the big towers are so popular. I'd like to take the road less traveled. Okay. And now... all the holes repaired. Excellent. Alright, let's move up over here. Wow, still another one. Is this one the tallest yet? I don't know, Olivia. They look to be about all the same height. Still one of these magic circles. And then the other door that until now I couldn't open. But wait, first I need to, want to get this. A shiny hurl hammer. And now I need to go into the other area. Good day, keyholder. As a guest of the hotel, you're welcome to use this exclusive door to Scorching Sandpaper Far East. Okay, now that I've been through here... maybe I'll be able to find Professor Toad? I know more or less where I have to go. I just don't know what I need to do before going there. Ah, thanks. Hey, what do you think they built these huge towers for anyway? Like, were they just meant to be a cool background for selfies, or... chances are they didn't have the ability to do selfies back in the day. Okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. I have to use my hammer to knock them up out of the ground. Only I need to knock the correct ones. Warning, dig at your own risk, or just don't. Okay, so the two on the left there. Definitely got one of the scorpions. Oh, wait a second. No, I can't use my hammer for this. Alright. Then if that's not the way, then I need Professor Toad. I love finding these tall, lanky guys. And what's up here? Can't read this. Don't have anything here. Can't do anything with this. Okay then. Not too sure what to do. But maybe now that I've found all of these towers, I can find Professor Toad. Anything new from you guys? Please enjoy your complimentary dessert, courtesy of the Sniffit City Royal Hotel. No, there is no complimentary dessert, and yes, we get that all the time. Please enjoy your complimentary dessert, courtesy of the Sniffit City Royal Hotel. No, there is no complimentary dessert, and yes, we get that all the time. So these guys just say the same thing now. I need to find Professor Toad. I'm just not entirely certain where he is. I mean, that's not quite true. I do know where he is. I just don't know how to make it... Oh, wait a second. This is an area I haven't been to. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile here. Oop. This guy keeps following me around. This might be a time to use that invisibility power. Alright, where is he? Oh, he's pushing me out. Got him. Let's save the battery. Oop. Didn't need to do that. Needed to do that. Okay. Here's another hole. Oh, this is a big one. Uh-oh. Where is he? There he is. The toad bell keeps ringing. Oh, asps. Very dangerous. You go first. Mario. Charmed, I'm sure. Yeah, that's me, Mario the Snake Charmer. Sorry for hiding like that. I'm just a bit shy. Also, your boots look really scary to a snake. holes. I kind of like being a snake, especially around here. Sand, snakes, and ruined temples. Classic! Okay, there's another one right there. Oh, it's you. I thought maybe you were the snake catcher. Are snake catchers a thing? Actually, yes. At least in the real world, they very much are. Okay, I can't knock down this wall? It looks kind of rickety. I think I could knock it down. Apparently not. Okay. Take out the boo. And I can get in here easily enough. And let's use the invisibility suit. Where do you pop up? There you pop up. Okay. The Paper Macho Boo collectible treasure. Yay! 100% of the collectible treasure is in Scorching Sandpaper East. Really not much of an accomplishment, honestly. I mean, it's such a small area. There's a toad around here, eh? There he is. This is Scorching Sandpaper East, right? I was supposed to be touring some stylish ancient walls around here, but now I can't find them. Okay, he doesn't say anything new. Okay, that looks like everything I can do here, at least for now. Huh. Well, I found all 4 of those towers. And it looks like I can't do anything with them until I found Professor Toad and gotten him to read the ancient writing inside. Darn it. Didn't want to get back in. I wanted to jump up. So, yeah, the fire's going here. But that doesn't help me much. I can't read this. I can't do anything here. I'm kind of stumped, honestly. I know what I need to do, I just don't remember how to do it. Is there someone back in Sniffit City, perhaps, who can tell me where I need to go? Oh, I don't think I ran into the wall right there. Glancing slide blow at most. Under these game mechanics, it's enough to stop me dead in my tracks. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit stumped. Okay, well, let's go back to Sniffit City and start asking around. Maybe there's someone there who can direct me. Or maybe if I reread Professor Toad's journal, that'll help. Okay, what do you say? Okay, he mentions that there was a Toad who translated it. And I'm pretty sure that's who we need. But that doesn't help me find the man. Ah, traveler, welcome to our oasis paradise. You must be tired from traveling such a long way. Perhaps you'd enjoy a rest at this town's fine luxury hotel. I'm in no way affiliated with the hotel, and I do not receive a commission. Nope, nuh-uh. Okay, that doesn't help either. Alright. Let's go back and reread his journal. It was in here, wasn't it? Yep, here we go. At long last a clue. This may unlock the secrets of the Ancient Ones. I have recently discovered an ancient treasure, an item that could prove key in my research. I've loosely translated its name as Sun Incense, and it appears to play a role in certain ancient ceremonies. I have obtained the Sun Incense from the Sniffit for a fair price. My preparations are complete. I now make for the Sun Altar. Okay, there's only one place the Sun Altar can be, and that's in the that altar in the very far northeast area of the first region in the Sandpaper Desert. So that looks like where I need to go. But I went there and nothing turned up. He just says the lobby pacer. And thanks for your help, front desk Sniffit. The room is posh but tasteful. I may have rolled around on the bed a little bit. Don't worry, happens all the time. Oh, that reminds me. Your colleague was asking after a particular trinket we had on display. Oh, here we go. I didn't want to sell it to him, but he simply insisted, so I may have charged a bit more than it's worth. I've been feeling bad about that, so why don't you take another one for free? Sun Incense. There we go. That's what I needed. I needed to talk to the front desk Sniffit again. Incense that smells like the warm rays of the sun. Okay. I feel better. Thank you for that. Now, if you're still looking to meet up with your friend, he went off happily somewhere, I'm afraid. We don't offer concierge services, but you may want to check in with the Desert Help kiosk attendant in town so you don't get lost. Okay, I know where I need to go. That's another thing about these kinds of games that can get really annoying. You don't bother talking to the one person you need to talk to continue with the quest because there's nothing indicating you need to talk to that person. Alright, let's see. What does the info desk say? Welcome to the Desert Help kiosk. How can I help you? Okay, let's ask about the desert. Ah, the Great Desert. It is the largest desert in the region, known for its scorching sands. Many visitors enjoy a trip to the ancient avian statues, and the Sun Altar is not to be missed. Anything else? Scorching sandpaper miner. Ah, the less great desert. It's still pretty great. You'll find this small desert just outside the gate to Sniff City. And there are even less great deserts located to the east and west, too. Anything else? The towers? Ah, the desert towers, carved in a mysterious likeness. The towers have mystified and delighted desert tourists and locals alike for ages. There are also towers beyond the left and right doors near the entrance to town. Anything else? We're good, thank you. Yeah, there was no indication I needed to talk to the front desk clerk again. And so I didn't. And it was only when I just started talking to everybody and hoping to find something that it worked. Alright then. Let's go back to the sun altar and use the incense and see what happens then. Okay, yeah, there's a save box next to the altar. Let's use that. And then chuck the sun incense onto the altar and see what happens. Okay, sun incense. Incense that smells like the warm rays of the sun. Sun rays have a smell? Okay, if you say so. Ooh, it's smoking. And the smoke is so fragrant. It smells like a sunny day. Ah, it's like we're just laying out in the sun without a care in the world. There we go. Pulled up into a tornado. Oh no, it's a sandstorm. Are we trapped? I'm scared, Mario. What's going to happen next? Oh, look at those spikes. But that's not too bad. Maybe it's just a cool cactus. Hi, cactus! Who am I kidding? This isn't good! Let's get in! Ah, but we're locked in. Hey, it's coming at me like Jaws. Why did that hurt? Come on, fall down. There we go. There we go. I figured something out. Gotta get it to fall down. And then smack it on its bottom. Uh-oh. That's definitely not good. Dodge those tornadoes. Fall down. Come on. Perfect. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Stop that. There we go. I guess I have to hit it at exactly the correct angle. More tornadoes! Oh dear. I didn't hit it quickly enough. zooming out of its reach. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, this last one's going to be a bit tougher. It's good that it doesn't just repeat the same pattern over and over again. I think I have to hit it with the hammer as he's going down. Gotcha. Aha. The toad detector did ring at me. Whoa, look at that weird chunk of confetti. I'm saved? Oh, thank you. You were eaten by a cactus. What was it like? Well, all things considered, it could have been worse. Wait! Who are you? I've never seen anything like you. Are you one of the ancient ones? Tell me. Ancient? Little old me? Ha? No, I'm just Olivia. Nice to meet you. And what's going on with the altar? Who did this? Yes, it seems the ancient rituals were observed correctly. Whoa, you can read that writing? Well, of course, I'm a professor of ancient studies. This is written in the language of the ancient ones. Studying it is my life's work. Yes, we finally found a translator. Now, can you tell us what this all means? Oh, I'm so excited to have a professor helping us now. Oh, but before you begin, who are the ancient ones anyway? Well, the ancient ones are a people who existed in this geographical region a long time ago. Legend has it that one of these ancient ones still survives today. I've been seeking this person for quite some time. You see, I've dedicated my career to learning more about the ancient civilization based in this desert. One day I hope to unearth a legendary figure from those times. In the ancient texts, he is known simply as Captain Teode. Really, we've heard that name before. Captain Teode? Am I saying it right? Is it Captain Teode or Captain Teode? Your research sounds very complicated, Professor. But we've got a complicated problem too. That streamer in the desert. Wait, can you come with us to help translate the mysterious writing? That might help a lot. Well, according to my research, there may be extensive evidence about Captain Teode hidden in the desert. As a matter of fact, I was conducting research on this very altar when I was consumed. There is a non-zero chance that I may be, consumed again if I continue alone, and not just by my research. Ah, but with Mario by my side, my survival might be more assured. Oh, I digress and blather. I accept your offer. Perhaps together we shall yet solve the mystery of the, mysterious Captain Teode. Oh, great! Oh, this is exciting, getting to work with an actual professor. Yes, well, don't get too excited. Much of our time is spent merely uncovering incredible ancient relics and being chased by adversaries. Nice to meet you too, Indiana Jones. Now, I noticed some ancient writing on the second floor of my hotel that might help us. They may hide a clue about your streamer as well. Wow, you're already helping so much. Maybe you can re-explain all that complicated stuff you just said along the way. I kind of spaced out. Right. I said it back when we fought the giant blooper, and now with this giant pokey. I like how it mixes up the gameplay, so it's not just the same RPG battles all the time. And let's not let this poor guy go to waste. His death shall not be in vain. Hello, what's that over there? Mario, take a look over there. The ground is quite literally shining. That's what we in academia call a giant clue. Perhaps something is buried there. Now, with your help, I should be able to excavate the site using a shovel. Just stand where you'd like me to begin and press down on the D-pad. Okay. Stand right here. Push down. There we are. Money. Ah, you see what I mean? We've struck treasure. I can dig in any soft ground like sand or dirt, even if it's not shining. Press down and I will hop to it. Do be on the lookout for suspicious places to dig, So that's how I get those folded scorpions out of the ground, with this guy's help. There's another one right here. Fuel efficiency of your vehicle is remarkable. Up with you. More money. Dare I dream to meet a real ancient one? Heave-ho! A gold hammer uses to knock coins out of your enemy's pockets. It doesn't have the greatest attack power, but you get a lot more money. As I recall. Can I get Professor Toad in there? Well, let's find out. Does he follow me? He does, okay. Hup! Aho! The boot car collectible treasure! And I believe that's all the shining spots over here. Oh. But if I zip around the desert, I'll definitely see more of them. Like so. Leave the ancient texts to me. Up with you. More money, yes. Always useful in this game. Now, he was mentioning before that you don't have to see a shining bit of light on the ground to have him dig someplace. Before I just accidentally destroyed a couple of them, this was a ring of rocks. If we go into the center and have him dig, hup! Shriveled max up heart. A heart shriveled up by the desert sun. Can it be restored? Haha, if you've been paying attention throughout the Let's Play, you know how we can fix that. And now I don't need these rocks anymore. The marker has served its purpose. If only I had lived in ancient times. If you lived in ancient times, you wouldn't be able to study the ancient culture because it would already be there. Kind of take some of the fun out of it. At least that's how I see it. I mean, you have all these video games. Oh, wait a second. I forgot something rather important. But anyway, as I was saying, you have all these video games where it's kind of a trope. You meet an archaeologist who wants to study the ancient culture of some land or other, and eventually you do in fact take him back in time with you, and he stays in the land of the ancient culture to live with them and learn about them. But, you know, what's really the point of that? It just, you know, the point of being a researcher is to learn stuff that can inform you in the here and now. You know, not to be able to live in the back then. but, you know, whatever. Anyway, can you read this for us? To find my eye would be a feat unless you look around my feet. Well, this is certainly a valuable clue, a bit more obscure than I'd like, but important to be sure. I'll file the translation away in my notes. You can check them anytime by pressing the L bumper. Okay, so L. Would you like to review my notes on the ancient text? Yes. To find my eye would be a feat unless you look around my feet. Okay. So in other words, now that's an interesting marking right there, kind of resembling the diamond pattern in the eyes. What if we dig here? Whoa, you dug up some kind of strange rock. What is it? It's quite old. It might be ancient treasure or a simple ancient rock. Either way, I advise that you hang on to it. Diamond jewel. A diamond-shaped jewel from scorching sandpaper desert. Now, it ought to be pretty obvious what we need to do with that, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. Scorching sandpaper miner. Let's go in here. One of the 4 towers is over this way. Oh, a shining spot. 2 shining spots. Up. More money. Yes. Always useful in this game. You can spend a lot of money really quickly. There we are. Up with you! Gold boots. With these, wear these to stomp a few coins out of your enemies. I don't remember what the attack power of those golden weapons is. I don't believe it's very high. Beneath the feet of twins entwined in needles, there the eye you'll find. Beneath the feet of twins entwined in needles, there the eye you'll find. I've added the translation in my notes. You can press the L bumper to read it anytime. Okay. Twins entwined in needles. So that's obviously a pair of cacti. The issue is, which cacti? Ah, there we go. Must be these 2 right here. And I'll bet if I go right between them... Hup! Triangle jewel. A triangular gem that was being protected by 2 cacti. Yeah, you have to find this guy in order to advance. And what does this say? Ah, Professor, this is where the yellow streamer seems to end. We know it goes deeper, but we can't dig down to reach the spool and disconnect it. Very well, allow me to translate the ancient inscription. When darkness looms, the desert sand entombs the temple of shrooms. Oh no, does it say anything about how to get into the sand? It doesn't say anything about how to get into the sand. My goodness, it must be a reference to the temple of shrooms. No one has yet been able to locate it, despite our best efforts with these tiny shovels. Could it be that the ancient temple is buried here, slumbering beneath the sand? Whoa, that would be amazing. I'm imagining falling asleep under the sand without a bed or blankets or anything like that. Maybe when we wake up the temple to get the streamer, we can ask how it did that. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do without further research. Might I suggest we return to the hotel and study the murals? That would probably be a good idea. But there's a couple things I want to dig up before we do that. Up with you! Over here... No, this is not where I was trying to get to. I want to go to the place where there are pokies and scorpions digging around in the sand. And dig up the scorpions. Which ordinarily sounds like a rather stupid thing to do, but... I think it's over here. Yeah, digging up an angry scorpion, usually not that smart. Okay, so it's those two on the left. I didn't get it, darn it. Oh, wrong one. Alright. Pause. Arg, I hate sharp things. That spike will pierce right through your regular boots and feet. Okay, that's not important right now. Right now I need to figure out... how to arrange all these guys. I can make a line pretty easily up on the right there. But how do I make a hammer group down on the left? Huh. Move the inner circle and then the outer circle. I only have 2 moves. I have to do this in 2 moves. Okay, let's see. What if I slide somewhere? Wait, I think I've got it. If I slide the one that's almost vertical to me right now, I can create the hammer group down here. And then the one that's left should be in the perfect position to spin the 3rd ring inward. Okay, let's try that. Shoot, that didn't work. How about if I spin the inner ring? Or maybe if I slide that other one. Okay, what if I slide this one? Like so. Darn it, that doesn't work either. Ah! Okay, call for help. So it was 2 ring spins. I just couldn't see it. Still can't really see it. Alright, let's use Iron Boots to stomp these guys. That was enough attack power to take them out. And now... the Fire Hammer. They're plants. Maybe they're vulnerable to fire? Yeah, no, let's save it. Alright, there we go. Darn it. Come on back up, you guys. Thank you. Alright, so... those two... Alright. I know exactly where they are now. Its first one is here, and then the next one is immediately above it. That's right. Should be right here. Or here? Up with you! Correctamundo! There we go. Okay. I'm out of time. Is there a save box over here next to the tower? There is. Okay. Yep, we're past the 1 hour mark, so... viewers, thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Paper Mario the Origami King. In the next episode, we will see about translating the rest of the mysterious ancient language with Professor Toad's help, and find the other 2 jewels. There's going to be one right around here somewhere, and another one off in the far west area, which is where the other tower is to be found. And there's a few other things to translate also. So yeah, we'll take care of that in the next episode, and I will see you then.